Your Grand Island, Hastings, and Kearney local forecast with meteorologist Kit Cloninger.
Well, temperatures are beginning to fall here around the Tri-Cities area. We're already into the mid to upper 20s right now. Lincoln still just above freezing, though. And of course, all of this is going to factor into what we could be seeing as a slick morning tomorrow as we start off our Tuesday. Now, before we get into that, let's take a look at the 7-day forecast, because tomorrow is going to be nice and mild. But given the fact that we were about 4 degrees off on the forecast for today, I've backed off on the numbers here for Tuesday. I'm thinking we'll only make it to maybe about 40 degrees because of what we have right now. And some of the temperatures around the area are going to be getting very cold tonight. Then by Wednesday, we have a cold front that's come through. Temperatures are going to drop into the 20s. They'll stay there into Thursday, maybe even some single-digit lows Thursday morning ahead of that snow system. So we'll take a look on Futurecast in a moment, but we're looking at snow and a wintry precip and even down to rain as you get into Kansas with this next storm. It'll be pretty slick there on Friday. Any travel you have throughout that time could be a little bit tricky. Then as we head into next week, back up and down a little bit, we've got a couple of waves of cold fronts coming in over the next several days. Looking at the winds right now, this is one thing that's contributed to some of the fog. We've had that southerly flow bringing some warmer air and some moist air into our area. So that coming back over the snow has produced a lot of fog through the day today. And we see visibilities here around the Tri-Cities. We've got some patchy fog right now. When the moon was rising about an hour ago, made for a pretty moonrise, but still going to be some patches of fog, especially in the valleys and around the Lincoln area. We've seen down to a quarter-mile visibility, now up to about 6 miles of visibility. So patches of fog rolling through eastern Nebraska. Because of that, we've got a dense fog advisory out just to the south of Hastings there in Webster County, and then east of Highway 281 for most of southeastern Nebraska. That's until tomorrow morning. Temperatures right now, on top of that fog, we've got temperatures below freezing here around the Tri-Cities area. So we could be seeing some bridges, some elevated surfaces could be getting some freezing fog accumulation tonight. So definitely keep that in mind as you head out the door tomorrow morning. Once the fog moves out, temperatures are going to plummet into the teens like it is in Ord right now. Satellite and radar, we can see that fog on the satellite imagery, but don't have anything falling from it. It's just a little bit of that moisture in the air right now. As we head through Futurecast, we are going to be seeing a couple of things starting to play into factors. So we'll see the sunshine on Tuesday and Wednesday. That's going to be nice and sunny for us. That's helping us warm up tomorrow on Tuesday. But as we head into Wednesday, another day of nice sunshine. Thursday, though, we'll pan out just a little bit here because that's when we start to look off towards the Four Corner states there. That's our next system coming to our area, and then a surge of moisture ahead of it. As the moisture comes from the south, from the Gulf, it brings with it some warm air in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. So that's why we see this wide transition zone here between Nebraska and Kansas. That's going to be freezing rain and sleet with that, as well as a little bit of snow, maybe some rain in the far southern counties of Nebraska as we head into early Friday afternoon. So we could see the snow first, and then it transitioned over to rain. That's just going to be a slushy mess. So as we see the back edge of this, we've got some of those tight isobars here. So that's going to be a windy day on the early parts of Sunday through the day Sunday, though, or Saturday. It should clear out just a little bit. Lows overnight tonight, like I said, getting down into the teens, especially as that fog begins to disperse, will really radiate a little bit of heat away. And then into the afternoon, we're only going to be seeing temperatures right around that 40-degree mark, but where we've seen hardly any snow over the past couple of weeks, guys, looks like we'll see temperatures into the mid to upper 40s.